very good evening, everyone. They say in India, Atithi Devo Bhava. The guest is God. And tonight, we truly feel blessed to have such an incredible gathering of hearts in this room. On behalf of everyone here, welcome to an evening of impact, purpose, and transformation. My name is Anjali Mohanty, and I promise to keep the evening meaningful, engaging, and yes, I will also make sure we get to dinner on time. As we begin, we honor the two nations that shape our identities, one that gave us roots and one that gave us wings. I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem of the United States and India.
નથી પડતી. રાજુભાઈ, let's quickly fix.
In Indian culture, we believe in moving from darkness to light, from uncertainty to hope. I now invite our esteemed dignitaries for the ceremonial lamp lighting. If each of us lights even one light, imagine how bright the world can be. I would like to invite John Pai, Jayakumar, please, Kirti, please, Ms. Sarah Opendi, Sanaji, Anani, we'd like to have you up for the lamp lighting. And we have a special guest, Mr. Mahat Patel. We need you here for the lamp lighting.
Where are we going to do the lamp lighting there?
शुरू से फोटो लो ना પેલા ફોટો પાડીને જોઈ લેજો પેલા જોઈ લો
Where is the candle? Madam, please look at here. नहीं भाई Hello, madam, please can you look at here? Okay, the next one, please. Hello, sir. One second. Hello, sir, please. Sir, look at here, please. Thank you. John Bhai, look at here. Look at here, please. Okay. Okay. I think everybody use a left hand. It will be easier. Mafatbhai, ડાબો હાથ રાખજો ને. Right. અને આ બાજુ જુઓ, please. Mafatbhai. Thank you. Mafatbhai, એક વખત તમે હાથ મૂકો. Okay. Hello, Mafatbhai, please. Thank you. मोहन जी ये ग्लासेस सर पे है ना निकाल दो हेलो यूज द लेफ्ट हैंड बेटा लुक एट हियर ओके नेक्स्ट Use the left hand. Please use the left hand. Hello. Kirti, look at here. Look at here. Hello, don't go away. Sushil bhai, left hand. Sushil bhai, please look at here. The left hand, look at here. Okay. Raju bhai. Please use the left hand. No, एक minute. Please, एक minute. Hello. Raju. Okay. Hello.
देख सुरेश फोटो ले लो
Hello. Okay. Hello. You go in the center. You have to. No. Hold on. Done.
Some people leave footprints and some leave pathways for others to walk on. Let us observe a moment of silence in memory of Dr. A.R.K. Pillai, founder of IDEA.
All rise, please.
Thank you. You know, every successful organization has a strong team and usually a few WhatsApp groups that never sleeps. But truly, this team is the heart behind the impact we celebrate today. And this time, we recognize the IDF USA team members for their dedication, compassion, and service. They say, leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Cecil Joseph, founder and CEO, to share the history, journey, and partnership behind this mission.
Good evening, friends. First of all, I would like to thank Honorable Sarah Bandi, Member of Parliament of Uganda. She had a very busy schedule. We met in United Nations last week for our program, and we requested her to come. But we already told her that this is what our wish is, that you come to Chicago, and she's so kind and gracious for you to come. So, a big round of applause for. Secondly, I would like to thank Jay Kumar. He came all the way from Delhi. We were planning to bring him, and he said he's busy. But finally, Thomas Abraham, our Sajibhai, was able to convince him. He came all the way from Delhi. Thank you so much, Jay Kumar. Third, I would like to thank each and every member who are present here. You know, you have done on a busy day on a Sunday. You all took time to come here, and we, as the IDF team, really appreciates for making it here. And lastly, I would like to thank he's like a big brother to me, Mr. John Trivedi. Bobby is not well, she couldn't come. John Bhai, thank you so much. He is the owner of this property, and the support that we get from him is, something we all appreciate. Right? Now, I must start by just giving a little bit of background. I was inducted into social work by my guru, Dr. A.R.K. Pillai. We lost him last year in September at the age of 97. I was a 13-year-old kid in school. That time leprosy was very prevalent in the country. And he was, Mrs. Gandhi created a team where she went to WHO and committed that India will be leprosy free. So under Mr. M.S. Swaminathan, he is the father of the White Revolution, Dr. Pillai, and there were many others. The team was built, and finally they all worked hard. And me as school student, we used to go to, it's very difficult to communicate in India. So there are around 800 dialects. So how do you communicate with the lower segment of the society? So we used to do street acts. There were MBA students, school students, college students, all of them. And we used to do street acts in different areas of Mumbai. And finally, we were able to, Mrs. Gandhi was able to say that India is leprosy free. And WHO supported in a big way. So when I say leprosy free, it doesn't mean that it's zero. When you have a ratio of 10,000 to 1 person, it's considered as leprosy free. So that was a great achievement. There are lots to say, but we have, different colleagues of ours who are going to talk about different projects, so I won't go into the details of the project. But I always say that somebody asked me, why do you spend all this time? You know, whichever country I lived, leprosy, IDF has been my heart, and we have promoted IDF USA to all our friends. The reason is, when I was in school, my school fees was 8 rupees. Okay? In college, final year, I'm a physics student, it was 2,500 rupees. My kids are here, it was 45,000 per annum, dollars. So who paid the difference in India? The difference was paid by the state and the federal government. Okay? So it's a moral responsibility to give it back to the community. And this is one form which I feel that is the best form to give back to India. Also, as a special challenge, we have taken Africa. And we have been able to do many projects in Africa. I don't want to go into the details. Mr. On and Sana are here to talk about it. But we have done something wonderful. So apart from India, we have done a lot of work in Africa also. And we look forward to doing and expanding IDF activities in different parts of the world. So it's been a great pleasure. I'll make it short and sweet. I don't want to, say a lot. But we have all our friends here, my colleagues here, and all the great team, John Bhai, Anjali, Queenie, Annie, Ivy, my beautiful wife, and all the team members. Really thank you for all your efforts that you all took to make this successful. Sajibai, sorry I forgot you. So all these are wonderful people who have been supporting me all these years. So thank you once again, and over to you, ma'am. The beautiful lady Anjali. She has done a lot of work, okay? A lot of work.
So one thing happened between last gala and this is I got reading glasses. Next, I would like to invite the Compassionship team, Mr. Onali and Sana. And they'd like to talk through and walk us through the incredible work they have been doing and share. And it's wonderful to see their journey and what they have contributed, and they're such great role models of what we can do in our society. So, Sana, over to you.
I also have this improvement of reading glasses. Good evening, everyone. Namaste, salam, hallelujah, everyone. I'm here to speak on Compassionship EduTech Foundation's projects, which is based in Africa. This wouldn't be possible if I didn't have partners in service like Cecil Bhai, entire team. I don't want to name and single out individually each and every one, because I know when we say team, it's everyone's effort here. Some are seen, some are not seen behind the scenes. So IDF USA, how we collaborate is Compassionship is the strategic partner. Because we are an NGO based in India, we cannot execute our projects directly in Africa, but the intentions are based on the philosophy of oneness. The essence of Compassionship is rooted in Aham Brahmasmi, which is a profound mantra from the Vedas, which signifies the unity of self with the universal consciousness. I'm questioned many times that we have so much of need in India. Why do you feel that you should extend the contributions beyond borders. So I say I wear a lens of Advaita, where there is no duality, which implies that once you recognize the unity of all existence, working for the welfare of others comes naturally, because there is no separation between you and them. It's only one. To give a very short summary about our achievements so far, I am incredibly grateful to the ministers, the members of Parliament of Uganda, who met us in the year 2023 at the United Nations Commission for Women Conference, which is held at UN headquarters, New York. So every year, a group of delegates from our foundation, we represent ourselves, and on the parallel lines, we also have policymakers who speak about how we can help in getting gender justice and equality. And there we met all the cabinet ministers of Uganda who echoed the similar problems which we had faced in India, but we had a solution. So they invited the entire core team to their country with a lot of love, and here are some of the projects which we could execute after our first survey. One of the team members strongly felt after the survey the need to give footwear to the school-going children from the deep remote village pockets of East Uganda. We named the project Soul to Soul and made our first beginning. The footwear distribution project benefited 500 students of a very remote primary school in the tribal regions. Now, footwear can sound a luxury, to many of us, but what we noticed is even after we gifted them the shoes, they would pack it in a small plastic bag and carry it back home because they felt that it shouldn't catch dust or become dirty. So, yes, that was something to witness. And yes, whenever we design a project, we align it with the Sustainable Development Goals. Hence, right from 1 to 17, there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which we try to envelop. The second project was access to clean drinking water. We have impacted 3,000 lives so far because we have been successful in installing 3 solar and paneled bore wells. 2 were based in schools and 1 in a village. Third project we have achieved is life-saving medical support for 2 baby girls. They had a very rare heart disease and there wasn't any treatment in their country. So all thanks to our corporate donor, Danube Properties, they helped us to fly down the children and with their mothers to the top-notch hospitals of Mumbai, which is Kokilaben and Narayan Rudale. We got them treated and we provided emotional support to the mothers during this critical period. We also set up a women-led poultry entrepreneurship where 19 women from a village were empowered and given a microcredit. They are not only financially independent but also self-reliant. Their inspiration was because the mother of the girl who got operated, she walked up to us and said, "How long am I going to beg for mercy and money? I want to be financially free and plan the next leg of surgeries which are lined up." So hence she came up with an extensive report that she also wants to pass on the benefits to the 19 women of her village. And today, as I'm talking to you all, the chickens are only multiplying there and they are having a successful business. Next project was the sanitation infrastructure in a school setup. We identified that children studying in church premises due to lack of schools. Hence, we didn't have the funds to build a school. I've seen Honorable Sara putting a lot of hard work to put few classrooms there, but we were successful in donating 2 toilet blocks and 1 for disabled friendly. Next project is the Menstrual Hygiene and Dignity Initiative, where we distributed reusable sanitary pads to more than 500 schoolgirls, and this support was extended to women prisoners through government collaboration because they were living in abject condition and did not have access to sanitary pads. Our future vision is to provide femcare dignity and employment for vulnerable women. There is a great need for setting up a plant, which we are in the process of discussion with a leading company in India. So it's going to be a three-way project where the partnership will be with this plant, manufacturing sanitary pads which are sustainable and biodegradable. They are made out of banana fibers and bamboo fibers. Uganda is blessed with a lot of banana plantation. So we plan to rope them in along with government of Uganda because they are ready to give us land and tax exemptions. And as NGO partners, we can help in filling the gaps wherever we can. So this in short are the projects which we have achieved so far. There is lots to do, so we need your support, and this oneness brings us together. And you feel that if I have cooked enough meal in my house, I can definitely extend that to whosoever comes my way. So thank you very much for the kind support, and I'll leave it to you.
So I'd like to begin by welcoming you. So divinity in me bows to divinity in all of you. Thank you, IDF USA, for giving this opportunity. And thank you each one of you for being here, from young children to people who are seniors, to come here to listen to us, to bless us, and take this endeavor to the next level. So Compassionship EduTech Foundation, CET Foundation, is now collaborating with IDF USA for all its projects in India and derived projects in Uganda. So let me share how we begin this journey. Technology always acknowledges its presence. So, let's close it? Okay. So before we began this journey, we thought to ourselves that we don't want to commit the same mistakes like others have committed while running a charity house or a trust or an NGO back in India. So our first principle was that for those whom ethics matters, for them nothing else matters. That was our first grounding principle. So we started with the section 8. Oh, we don't have the screen? Okay. Let's see if I can fix the screen. Okay, it's going to go slide by slide. Okay, nice. So we said, let's first have our operating principles in place. And we started a Section 8 company, which allows 200 members. So there is no legacy. There are 200 equal members in this foundation who take the foundation to the next level. Each member is a project leader. And he decides, on the basis of the core operating principles, which projects he or she wants to scale up. And that's how we become a team of 200 people in India, striving to make India a better place. I'm very happy to tell you in the last 6 months we've achieved a membership of 330 members so far, and when I come here next, I promise you we'll be 100 plus, and following year we would have the full house of 200 members in our foundation. IDF USA members are automatically deemed members of Compassionship EduTech. So this is a new way of functioning where each member gets the right and the privilege to be part of the foundation rather than the office bearers who decide how the projects are going to be. This is how we live our oneness. This is how equality is practiced. And we wanted an operating board. Rather than having an operating board, we thought, let's have operating principles in place. And these principles will run the foundation. So there is no legacy. There is no individual legacy at any point of time. And that's how this foundation, this institution can continue for decades and years ahead. The first value principle that we had was compassion to all. And if you do not have compassion for all, you come with biasness, you are not welcome in this foundation. Ethics. Ethics is not just to be stated, but to be lived in every action that you conduct. So it's just not a value, it's a value in action. What we do generally is we say, I'm an honest man, I'm an honest person. It's a blanket statement. Instead, I will practice honesty every day. This is what we believe in. Highest value addition for all. So when we do projects, they are not for photographs. They are not for Facebook. It's not for marketing. It's to add the highest value to the needy. Team for all. Because without a team, you can't achieve much. And they say we have to find sustainable solutions. No. Sustainability is the only solution. Right. So this is how we coined our name, Compassionship. It's a tongue twister, but I'm sure the English dictionary will have us very soon. What it really means is, the first project when we started 20 years ago was to provide school fees to slum children. Right? And when we went there, we realized they are needy children. They're not scholars. They're children coming from slums and Jila Parishad schools. So all we are providing them is compassion, not scholarship. And that's how the birth of this name, the project started, Compassionship. And we devised it in a different manner. We decided to have first lot, so we do 30 students group, and first group is of girl child. So first 10 girls who are the most needy, they get the Compassionship support. The second are called warriors. Warriors are students who are fighting day in, day out. Maybe they have a drunkard father, a single mother, somebody is ailing, no jobs, and there are challenges that we know every family faces in slums back in India. So the warriors, so we group 10 of them in warriors, and the rest 10 are called rising stars. Now people still think that rising star means children who are doing very good in academics. No. These are children who are maybe very honest, very clean, good in singing, good in dancing, good in any other sector except academics. And that is how we club these 30 students and provide them Compassionship. We also provide them a mentor. The reason we provide them a mentor is because their parents are not equipped to help these children and raise them correctly. So we identify a mentor, and these mentors then talk to these 30 children in a group, and they raise them going forward. So this is all about Compassionship and not scholarship. While we were doing this, our chairperson, Aruna Nayak, she came across a unique project, and I'm going to appeal to each one of you present here. There is a hospital which produces best doctors in Mumbai called JJ Hospital. You would be surprised that a lot of kids who get enrollment to become a doctor in government school, where the fees is subsidized, they still do not have money to pay their fees. And a lot of doctors don't become doctors because there is nobody to support them. And when we came to know this, we were shocked. We thought, in this day and world when we are touching 4 trillion economy, this would never happen. But we got a list of 25 doctors who are not able to pay their fees. And we picked up those 25 doctors, and the amount is not too much. It's just 500 USD. Just 500 USD for a year. That's it. The rest is all subsidized. So we picked up 2 first. We made the payment. We are yet to pay the remaining 23. And I would request, if you really want to support such young kids who are going to be able doctors going forward, please come and support us. Last year, right here, I had mentioned that we will start a container kitchen, and I'm very happy that we did that from November onwards. This is a unique container kitchen, and we call it Ma Container Kitchen. So, a lot of delicious food is provided to children over there, unlike the regular midday meal. This is our team. And that's how the fresh rotis come out. Absolutely free. And we currently support 110 girls in an orphanage where we put this container kitchen. But this container kitchen can provide meals to over 2,000 children in the neighborhood. And we are raising funds. We're talking to corporates to come forward and support us. I will give you the calculation. So currently when we do 500 meals per week, it's around 70 rupees per child and 34,900 per week. So we do it weekly basis. So 52 will be 34,900 multiplied by 52, which is around $370 per week. And we plan to scale this. And if we reach a higher number, 5x, 6x, and then the numbers will continue that way. So the cost will come down from 70 rupees to 64 rupees. This is our second project called Ignite STEM Passion. What happened was, after the AI came in, India has not picked up so much on AI. And what we realized was that somebody had to push AI, generative AI and robotics in Indian schools. Though we have Atal tinkering labs, but they could not really do their jobs. Most teachers were not beneficiary of these Atal tinkering labs. So what we did, we designed a workshop where we help a teacher, a school teacher, to generate her lesson plan. Now generally when you do a lesson plan, a teacher would take anywhere between 5 hours to 3 days. Okay? And this we could finish in less than 20 minutes. And these lesson plans are world class. So a teacher teaching in New York or in London, or now a teacher using the same lesson plan in India is equivalent. So the quality of education immediately rises. When we made a presentation to J&K government back in India, they loved the idea. They said, we want somebody to come here because nobody has reached here. Capacity building for our teachers have not happened. And we want some NGO to come forward and help us. And we did a pilot in J&K for 200 teachers. And it was overwhelming success. And they said for the last 30 years, nobody has come here to serve us. You are the first NGO who have made it till here and helped us. Teachers were in tears. They got us apples as gifts to express their love. And in that one day, they understood the power of AI. They understood the power of generative AIs. Now they can do videos. So there's a teacher who comes in, she makes her avatar, gets the content ready, and puts into the avatar, and there is a 15-minute lesson plan ready. So if a child is absent, she can send the same video to the parent and say, okay, I know the child was hale and hearty, you guys went out, okay, but he missed this class in this lesson, please help him with this particular lecture. The best award, I would say. So big round of applause for them. They would understand how much effort it takes. So we are beginning the same culture back in India. Then for our own teachers, as as successful people, we really want to do something for our teachers. And we have it in our heart, but we can't reach out. All we do is wish them on a birthday or an anniversary or a teacher's day. That's it. So what we thought was, why not have a financial freedom program for a teacher? So we designed a financial freedom program called FinFree, and we have started conducting these programs in schools where we are present, where we take AI and other workshops. We do that. What it does is, it takes away the pressure of earning, of giving extra tuitions, going out. Now they focus on the classroom because they know in 12 to 15 years they will financially free. And that is very important in today's world, that women become financially free. This is a grassroots project. We do it in school called CET. So it's Computer Excellence and Emerging Technologies for the students. So most schools have had computer classes, but they are not run correctly. So we picked up these schools where we now put our own computers with our own plan, our own computer teacher, and we also teach them robotics. As I said, we have our textbook in robotics and also on AI. As a result, these kids get introduced to new technologies. And once they get introduced, if they like, they can excel. So we are not forcing them to pick up these subjects, but we are only introducing them with the newer technologies. And if you want India to go ahead, we can't make this leap with just PowerPoint and Excel, which is being taught in Indian schools right now. We have to leap forward towards emerging technologies and what we are trying to do now. Of course, this has been our flagship project called FemCare. Every year, we provide 25,000 menstrual hygiene kits to young Jilla Parishad school girls. So we get a list from Government of India and we go there. So our chairperson, Aruna Nayak, she leads this project and she personally gives the awareness program. It's a 1-hour program that she gives, explains them, gives them the kit. This kit is valid for entire 1 year with 96 pads. In many cases, they don't even have undergarments because where we go, it's a tribal area, interiors of Maharashtra. And we provide them 4 pairs, 2 towels, 2 soaps, and a kit for the entire year. And of course, the awareness session is given, plus a helpline number is provided, so that if they have issues, they know whom to contact. And that is how we reach out to almost 25,000 young girls from Indian schools. So, all this has been set up. These projects are now moving ahead in India. And this was not possible if IDF USA, especially Cecil Bhai, I would say, who takes extra interest and he is very keen to see these projects move forward with great space and great scale. So, thank you IDF USA and the entire team for helping Compassion Ship EduTech Foundation to scale and make its ground. All we will say is that we will keep seeding compassion and you keep us providing us the platform. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Beta. It's your time.
Sure, always. Anytime with Anjali.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, we are having a little technical discussion here. Quick.
I hope you're having a great time. I know this can be a little bit of heavy lifting, but it's amazing how things are happening. I know we live in a bubble, so to say, a very safe environment. Sometimes I do feel that my kids are privileged and there's a lot happening outside that they are not aware, and I think it's great when we see such great personalities who are doing wonderful things. When I say great personalities, I mean people like On and Sana and Cecil Bhai, and there are many, many out there. I know a lot here. I know Anuji also is so active into community, and I know Sakshi, and we have a lot of organizations, FIA, our team also. So my sincere thanks and gratitude. And I just wanted to share my UN experience. I was very privileged to be a part of IDF USA team that visited UN, and we just got back. And we had a panel discussion, and the conversation was around women, sustainability, and our future. Well, the opening was "We shall overcome" and "Hum honge kamyab" created a feeling of unity. And On asked some powerful questions, mainly around how can every job become greener. We had great panelists, and one of them was Nikita Khosla, and she reminded us about sustainability must support livelihoods. Honorable Sarah Bendy emphasized that policies must reach the grassroots. A powerful idea shared, replacing funeral wreaths with tree seedlings. We heard that sustainability must be lived and every job must become a green job. Young girls innovating showed that with support, they lead change, and one message stayed clear: women are essential to sustainability. Sustainability is not one solution, it is the only solution. We must move from recycling to upcycling. With funding, ideas can scale. Education will shape the future. We have begun this journey and we need your support. Thank you. And stepping back into my MC role, I would like to invite our very important IDF USA member, Ms. Queenie Mendoza, to share her experience at the Uganda House and also maybe say a few words around her UN experience.
Thank you, Anjali, and good evening, everyone. One of the most meaningful experiences for me at CSW 70 was being invited to Uganda House, the High Commission office, for a meeting with high-level policymakers, for meeting and representatives from Uganda. It was a very special moment for our team because it reflected both recognition of the work already done and shared interest in exploring what more we can do together in the future. That is what made the meeting so significant. We were not there as to introduce ourselves, but we were there to see what we can do together for the future. Our work had already been seen and acknowledged. Our IDF USA team had previously visited Uganda, and our footprints is already there through our social impact projects. So this meeting was really about the future, about how we can build on that foundation and how the same models that have worked in India can be adapted to uplift communities in Uganda. Our IDF USA team, together with Compassion Ship Foundation, came together with this important meeting because the Ugandan ministers strongly urged the need for sustainable menstrual hygiene solutions, skill development, and nutritional support for young girls and underserved women. That openness and willingness to listen from the top members of parliament was very encouraging and inspirational. It showed that there is real interest in meaningful collaboration. The work already done may sound simple, but simple things can have profound impact. 3 solar panel bore wells were installed, benefiting about 2 villages, 2 schools, impacting more than 3,000 lives. Just imagine how this simple project has given them access to clean water, something essential to life. Shoes were given to children who had been walking barefoot. And support was also provided to help build small classrooms. These are not grand gestures in the eyes of the world, but to the people receiving them, they are life-changing. A pair of shoes is not just footwear for a child who has never had them. It is dignity, protection, and comfort. A classroom is not just a structure, it's a doorway to education, confidence, and opportunity. A solar panel bore well is hope. Because that foundation directly exists, the real discussion at Uganda House was about what more can be done. One of the strongest themes that came through was the need to uplift women and children. In many communities, women have been compromised by limited access to support, education, opportunity, and simple necessities. And women are held back, communities are held back too. We truly want to uplift a country, we must uplift women and protect and invest in children. That is why we spoke about the importance of partnership between government, the private sector, and the NGOs. It takes all of us working together with shared responsibilities and shared compassion. We concluded with 3-point agenda, a plan, and implement 3 projects. The first, the pilot, sustainable sanitary pad manufacturing plant with pads made from banana fibers abundantly available in the country. I found this especially meaningful, powerful, because it is simple, sustainable, practical, and deeply impactful. Something as basic as a sanitary pad can determine whether a girl stays in school with dignity and confidence or miss valuable days of education every month. For us, it may seem like necessity, but for her, it is protecting dignity. Second, I'm missing.
Midday meal project.
The midday meal project. Another proposal was a pilot midday meal project with a kitchen to be set up using the same model already used successfully in India. We know that food security and education go hand in hand. A hungry child cannot focus, cannot learn fully, and cannot dream freely. When we feed a child, we are not just filling a stomach, we are feeding hope, learning, and the future. There were also economic development ideas discussed by our think tank, including proposal around digital currency and introducing a UPI-style model so that the economy can become more digital, more accessible, and more inclusive. These may be larger ideas, but they are all connected to the same vision, creating systems that help communities grow with dignity, sustainability, and opportunity. What stayed with me most from this experience is something very simple. We often underestimate the power of helping others with the most basic necessities. We waste water without thinking. We buy extra pair of shoes we do not need. We go about our daily lives without imagining what it means for someone to live without clean drinking water, without proper meal, without shoes, or without something as basic as sanitary pad. For us, these may seem like small things, but for them, they mean dignity. They mean comfort. They mean help. They mean confidence. They mean the chance to go to school. And they mean the chance to dream. And that is why this matters. That is why we seek support, because sometimes the simplest act of kindness can become beginning of someone's future. Thank you.
Can you come here? I could not take a picture. No, I need a mic, please. Look at here.
Tonight is not just about celebrating impact, but also recognizing those who are creating it every single day. To lead us into the next special segment, I invite Sana to join us on stage.
Whoa, this is not going to be easy. Distinguished guests, esteemed partners in service, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to do justice to the introduction of a profound woman leader in action. One I have been fortunate enough to witness very closely. So I would like to dedicate a few verses from the famous words of Maya Angelou in her award-winning poem, Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Tonight, we gather in the spirit of that powerful truth, the unyielding rise of courage, of purpose, and of women who refuse to be defined by limitations. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I have got oil wells pumping in my living room. There is a confidence that comes when you know your true purpose from your unconditional service and carrying hopes of many. From her journey as a young 10-year-old girl, fearful for her existence, who dreamt of only liberating her sisters, her mother, from the clutches of poverty, insecurity, and subjugation, to her election as a member of parliament at a sheer age of 23 in Ugandan parliament in the year 2011. Her role and leadership as an MP has been exemplary across various sectors. She has been a Minister of Parliament in health, energy, development, women, child, who has risen through public service with resilience and resolve, a champion for maternal health, for dignity of women, and for the future of girl child. A voice that has echoed across parliaments, and we really know that. Ministries and communities, always grounded in impact and driven by purpose. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather for a great cause and open our heart to give, we are honored to be inspired by someone who lives these words. And still I rise. History was created when Swami Vivekananda, the pride of India, roared in World's Parliament of Religions in Chicago. And tonight, history will be made once again as the lioness rises and roars for a cause. Please join me in welcoming Honorable Sarah Achin Opendi. Welcome, my sister.
My sister Sana, the founder and CEO of IDF USA, distinguished guests here present, ladies and gentlemen, without forgetting the children. They have gone? Oh, they are still there. I want to greet you all and say this is the day that the Lord has made. A day that I speak to you in the part of the United States that I had not thought of visiting. This is the power of friendship, the power of love, and the power of humanity. I usually come to the United States, specifically New York, since I took over leadership as the chairperson of the Uganda Women's Parliamentary Association in 2021. So annually, every time we have the United Nations Commission on Status of Women, the government of Uganda constitutes a team, and I am always part of that team. So when I visited in 2023, then I met this group of amazing people who had never been to Africa, and I invited them over to my country, Uganda. Thank you so much, IDF. You don't know what you did. I didn't prepare, otherwise you would have seen the videos, the joy that my people have had through your works. So ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed, there have been so many speakers here, and what I want to say is that let us sing a song, and a simple song that I want all of you to join. I know some of us may have sung this song in primary school, some in secondary school, some when you get together. But this song simply says, your friend is my friend. Do you know it?
We'll follow you. Yes, please.
Do you know the song?
No, I don't know.
We'll sing with you. We'll sing with you.
Yes? Let me sing at the end. Let me not disorganize the flow of the speeches. Let me have the song at the end. But I want to say that I strongly appreciate you for inviting me here to Chicago, a very beautiful part that I had not been to. I love the place, I love the people. And I want specifically to appreciate you as the Indian community for staying together. As you all know, when you move far away, you can forget about your cultures. You can forget about your family values. So I want to appreciate you for remaining together. And in this, you will instill the same values, the same family values, the same cultures in the children by sticking together. We have a huge Indian community in my country, Uganda. Of course, the Indians first came to Uganda way back in 1895. And they came because they were brought by the British to work on the railway line right from the Kenyan border up to Uganda. And when they came, they loved the country and they remained there. And most of the businesses were actually owned by, close to 90% were owned by the Indians. until we got the president, Idi Amin, who decided to take away the businesses in the 70s, and most of the Indians left Uganda. But despite that, Uganda remained home to some of them. And I'm glad that when the current president, President Museveni, took over power, he invited the Indians back. And they actually came back, and they are part of the Ugandan community as we speak now. They are all over the country, and we do appreciate them because close to 60% of our revenue comes from the Indian-led businesses. So we do appreciate, because you're doing actually a great job in supporting our country and our economy. And that is not all, actually. As we speak, my own member of parliament was an Indian, the Honorable Sanjay Tana. So in this term, he did not contest. However, we've just come out of elections in January. The son to his late brother, J.E. Tana, who is called now MP-elect, Sham Tana, is an Indian, and he's my member of parliament, who will be sworn in May this year. So there have also been proposals to actually have the Indians living in Uganda as part of the Ugandan citizens. So this was brought in Parliament. So we hope that in the next constitution amendment, that matter will also be discussed. So I want to appreciate you and thank you that the Indian community has done a lot in supporting us in different sectors in the country. And of course, for those who do not know Uganda, Uganda currently, our population is about 52 million people. It's a country that depends majorly on agriculture, with close to 70% of its population engaged in agricultural activities. We grow various crops ranging from coffee, tea, vanilla, cocoa, fruits, and we have the best pineapples. This is what I say. If you have not eaten nice pineapples, please come to Uganda and see why we are called the Pearl of Africa, but also enjoy the various foods that we have in the country. So my country has one of the youngest populations. Actually, we are the second youngest population in the world, with an average age currently of 17 years. So close to 85% of the Ugandan population is below 40 years. So you can see we have a lot of labor in the event that you wish to establish industries, and cheap labor because of that young population. So mine this evening is really to appreciate you and thank you for the support that you have extended to us as a community in meeting Sana, other than the people who are doing businesses there, in meeting these wonderful people, the team that I met in New York, who were able to visit Uganda, and I took them to different parts of the country. In my own community, where I simply went, and there was this church. The church was a classroom. Senior 1 in that corner, Senior 2 in the other corner, another one under the tree. And that's how they were actually educating these children. Why? Because the nearest secondary school was close to 11 miles away. And it was difficult for the girls to actually enroll in secondary education. So the community could not wait for government. Of course, it's government's responsibility to actually provide these education facilities. And we have a policy that every sub-county must have a secondary school. However, as you all know, because of the competing priorities and the fact that government did not have adequate resources, so we build schools, maybe 20 in a year. And we have closed over 1,500 sub-counties. So it becomes, when government builds one school here, it goes to another district and does this. So this community did that, and I want to appreciate and thank still the Indian community, because Sana came to support us. She talked about the latrines. She found sanitary facilities were actually being used by the secondary school students and the primary school students. So they said, no, let us support and build different sanitary facilities for the girls and boys in the secondary school. So that was done. And of course, having done that, another Indian came in through Tororo Cement industry and put up a 2-classroom block, the first block. And he actually saw the photos of the team that visited, and he asked me about what was being done. So he put up 2 classroom blocks, and that is the only facility standing there, together with latrines. And I want to thank IDF, because now you cannot put up latrines without water. So through your support, the solar powered water system has been installed in that community. So I want to appreciate you for that. And with these interventions, the school enrollment now has gone up, because other parents now see the value of taking their children to this school. I want to thank you still once again through the support you extended. We started another 2 classroom block, which has stalled at red beam level. How I wish that can be completed, so that at least we have the 4 classrooms as we wait for government to actually come and put up other facilities, because we are promoting STEM, that is science, technology, mathematics and others, and we cannot do that without laboratories. So I really want to appreciate you for that support, but also to encourage you, other than giving support to us in the education sector. Water is life, and water helps us promote hygiene and sanitation. Other than doing that, please, I want to invite you, those who can, to come and equally invest in my country. As I told you, we have various minerals as a country. We have gold, we have tin, we have the rare earth mineral, we have various minerals, copper, and so many others. There is oil and gas that is being, we hope by 2027, we should be having this oil refined in my country, and that should also help us in boosting our economy. We have service sectors. The tourism sector is one sector that equally needs, investments. And of course, as a country, our investment policy will not stop you from taking your money. Once you have made your money, you're free to repatriate your money, take your money, or invest wherever else you wish. There are also incentives that are given, like tax holidays, to those that invest in my country. And of course, there are other executive orders that the president does give, depending on your discussion with him. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to really, other than encourage you to come and invest, you can also come and visit us. Because when you visit, then the hospitality industry is able to earn some revenue, and of course, that is revenue to the country. So, other than that, of course, my sister has talked about the skilling programs. Government of Uganda embarked on this skilling program because of the high school dropout rate, especially among the girls. We have a high teenage pregnancy in my country, with 1 in 4 girls aged between 15 and 19 getting pregnant. 1 in 4 girls. So the teenage pregnancy rate in my country stands at 25%. which is quite high. And partially, one of the reasons for this high teenage pregnancy is a lack of sanitary pads. Can you imagine? So I really want to appreciate SANAS for that technology, because my country is a banana growing country, and of course we have bamboo, but we don't know what to use it for. It is something that is grown majorly sometimes as a fence, but I am now glad that with technology we are able to produce sanitary towels from the banana stems, but also bamboo. So that is a welcome initiative that will help us to actually deal with that problem and hopefully reduce the teenage pregnancy. And of course, as I come to an end, I do not want to speak forever. I want to appeal to all of you. The other day I said we are different colors, but one people. Nobody asked to be an African. Nobody asked to be born an Indian. I don't know whether you decided that you should be born. Nobody. And today when I went and met my young brother here, he mentioned something. Please come. You may wonder who it is. He said something because I went and spoke to people who were gathered celebrating or commemorating the World Water Day. And he mentioned something, that his religion is humanity. And I'm here to actually re-amplify that let our religion be nothing but humanity. Because at the end of the day, whatever wealth we have, we shall not go with it wherever we shall go. When we are called by our Creator, we shall leave it on earth. So let humanity be our business. When God blesses you, bless others. Let's share whatever we can get in this world. And for me, that is what moves me. And that is why I decided to join politics, so that I can speak for the voiceless girls and women in my country, so that I can speak for those communities that cannot bring their voices into parliament. And that is what I have done passionately. That is why I am even a Rotarian, because it's all about service. Service above self. I am one of the poorest politicians in my country, because every earning that I get goes back to the community. And that is what, that's where I get my joy. So I am here to really appeal to you, ladies and gentlemen, that let us work and ensure that we leave this world a better place. I equally always speak about the environment. I am a champion for various things in my country, speaking about so many things: the girl child, the women, the vulnerable communities, equally the environment, because everything else that we do, in one way or another, if we are not careful, will affect the environment. And climate change is real in my country, so let us do whatever we can to ensure that as we leave this world, as we grow older, we leave the environment in a better way than we even found it for the future generation. So ladies and gentlemen, with those few remarks, I think I want to say something that I had here. That is Bharat Mata Kijai. Yes. Bharat Mata Kijai. I said we should sing. But let me move out from the song that I wanted to sing in the beginning. and sing the special song, which I don't know where my DJ.
Oh, he's right there, right there.
I'm here.
He is there, but I have somebody else. As she prepares jambo sana. Yes, as she prepares jambo sana, let me just say that can we all stand up? Can we all stand up? Can we all stand up and then let's sing this as the DJ works with her to get our song. And it goes that the more we are together, the more we are together, the more we are together, the happier we are. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we are together, the happier we are. So I will say, the more we sing together. Huh? The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we are. For your friends, please point. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we are. The more we dance together, the more we dance together, the happier we are. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we dance together, the happier we are. Thank you. Because the friend I met became a friend. I'm now a friend of all of you through just one person. So let us keep this friendship. As we lit the candles there, let the candles continue lighting. And let us ensure that we become the light of this world. Have you got it? Okay.
Hold on.
Jambo sana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni wakaribisha Uganda yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo sana, habari gani? Jambo said, Jambo is high. Jambo, Hakuna Matata is that there is no problem. So our country is a peaceful country and there is no problem. So please visit Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. I'll be prepared to receive you and take you to whichever place that I can take you, including meeting our President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Asante sana. Asante sana is thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Sarah. What a wonderful message. Thank you. And there are going to be more surprises coming out of her, okay? And while we have dinner, she's a wonderful singer too. So we want to make her sing some African songs. Thank you.
Can we take some pictures right now?
वो जो schedule है उसको खराब
Okay, okay. थोड़ा पीछे जाओ. So much.
Friends, tonight we have a very special guest. He needs no introduction. He's a community leader both here and back home in India, renowned oncologist, philanthropist. I can just go on and on. I would kindly request Dr. Bharat Parai to please come and say a few words. And sir, we know that you are jet lagged, but thank you for gracing the occasion for us.
Hello, first picture. No, Bharat bhai, please come.
Our guest, Honorable Member of Parliament from Uganda, Cecil, and other friends. I'm sleepwalking. I just came back 3 days ago and still not fully recovered from the jet lag. When I saw first IDF, what IDF thought nowadays is Israeli Defense Forces. But when I saw all the faces, I realized that these are all our well-known faces, Indian Americans. So now I realize I'm with the India Development Foundation. And I'm glad that some members went to Uganda and really tried to help them, which is consistent with our philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Whole world is one family. So we are all part of the same human family, and we also share being former British colonies, the United States, India, and Uganda. Now I'm glad that members of Indian community in Uganda are plowing back and trying to create development in Uganda. If we look at it, why certain countries have come up, even though once upon a time they were colonized, and I look at the country where I was born, India, it is the education which is one of the motto of IDF. Most of the people who are sitting here, they are smart, they were well educated, and that they have translated into success in the United States. And I think Uganda can look forward to that, educate more children, let them grow up, and once they are educated, the next thing is innovation. And that's where again, United States is number one in innovation, India and Israel. So these three countries all over the world are in innovation, and innovation ultimately translates into new products, innovative products, and improves the living standard for the rest of the people. Because when Microsoft sets up number of factories, a lot of people are employed. So I think people of Indian American origin who are here, those who are retired and want to do their labor philosophy or their expertise philosophy, can spend their time advising country like Uganda and help them with innovation, value of education, value of transparency and hard work. And I'm sure with all the natural things that Uganda has besides agriculture, all the minerals and everything, one day we will see that Uganda will also become a developed country. So once again, welcome. And I want to compliment and commend members of India Development Foundation for whatever they've done all these years in India. And certainly you deserve maybe tiny fraction of what tremendous development India is going through. In fact, the fastest growing country in the world, somewhere between 6 to 8% GDP growth. So thank you for all that you have done. And I wish all the other countries will continue to develop so the human beings, all of us belonging to one family, will enjoy a better standard of living. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Words. As we begin honoring our community members, I'd like to invite a few distinguished guests to please come forward and join us on stage for the presentation of our honorary certificates. To begin, we will first present a short video highlighting the journey and impact of a first honorary Miss Anu Malhotra.
I am Anu Malhotra. I am a former healthcare executive, having served as director at United Healthcare, vice president at Aetna US Healthcare, and president of the American Physical Rehab Clinic. I'm also a certified yoga teacher, Ayurvedic practitioner, motivational speaker, and Hindu priestess. And I have dedicated the last 30 years to helping thousands of people live a joyful, purpose-driven, and empowered life through yoga, pranayama, and meditation. I have led free yoga programs for hospitals, universities, corporations, religious institutions, community organizations, and medical organizations like IAMA and API. One of my proudest accomplishments was organizing a 7-day yoga camp in 2007 at the Max McCook Sports Arena with Swami Ramdev Ji, where over 8,000 participants across the US and Canada came together to experience the power of yoga. I proudly served on the boards of FIA Chicago as immediate past president, United Punjabis of America, American Multi-Ethnic Commission, and GSA Global Eye Magazine.
Our apologies for the technical. Okay. This is a beautiful video. We'd love to have it up on the big screen. As much as I love technology and I'm very much a part of it, and sometimes technology does great things to us.
experience in YouTube. Never fail.
Video, sir.
The American Physical League. Hello, I am Anu Malhotra. I am the former healthcare executive, having served as director at United Healthcare, vice president at Aetna US Healthcare, and president of the American Physical Rehab Center. I'm also a certified yoga teacher, Ayurvedic practitioner, motivational speaker, and Hindu priestess. And I have dedicated the last 30 years to helping thousands of people live a joyful, purpose-driven, and empowered life through yoga, pranayama, and meditation. I have led free yoga programs for hospitals, universities, corporations, religious institutions, community organizations, and medical organizations like IAMA and API. One of my proudest accomplishments was organizing a 7-day yoga camp in 2007 at the Max McCook Sports Arena with Swami Ramdevji, where over 8,000 participants across the US and Canada came together to experience the power of yoga. I proudly served on the boards of FIA Chicago as immediate past president, United Punjabis of America, American Multi-Ethnic Commission, and GSA Global Eye Magazine, contributing to initiatives that uplift communities and celebrate culture. As a founder president of my non-for-profit Mindful Meditation Yoga, I continue to spread wellness, peace, and balance. From free online sessions during the pandemic to free live classes in Naperville, Illinois. Every year I host Chicagoland's largest international Yoga Day celebration in collaboration with Council General of India, Chicago, which is attended by over 1,000 participants to experience the true essence of yoga. I am humbled to have received awards such as Best Yoga Teacher of Chicagoland, the Golden Peacock Award, Top 20 Women of Excellence Award from Congressman Jenny Davis, proclamation from Naperville Mayor Scott Worthing for my service to community. It's an incredible honor to be recognized by IDFU USA, and I'm excited to continue serving and inspiring people through yoga. Namaste.
Anuji, our deepest apologies for the technical glitch, but I cannot emphasize on what incredible of a personality Anuji is, and I have said this many, many times on many occasions. It's such an honor to be alongside her, to be able to participate and assist her in the FIA medical camp. Her leadership is truly remarkable. She's a woman of such detail, so much compassion, and tonight we are beyond grateful and honored to have her. May I kindly invite Sir, you to please come up on stage, CG, Consul General Somnathji, to please come up on stage. Anuji, we are incredibly honored to have you.
Hello, sir, please. Hello, Anuji.
Thank you.
Very precious recognition. I am feeling humbled, excited, and honored. This award means so much more to me. You know why? Because it's coming from an organization that is serving underprivileged communities through their incredible initiatives of education, empowerment, and sustainable development. So this award today, it gives me wings to fly high with my selfless mission to spread the message of yoga and increase joy, peace, and healing energy in today's world, stressful world, I would say. So I am very grateful to IDF USA for this beautiful platform and for doing the incredible work they are doing to uplift humanity. After hearing every speaker, I must say that every word that they spoke touched my heart because it was backed up by true and genuine work. I heard Vasudev Kutumbakam. I heard the highest teachings of our country through the speakers tonight. And after listening to you all and after seeing your work through your speech, what comes to my mind is a very powerful saying by Swami Vivekananda that when the sleeping conscious rises to action, then glory comes, power comes, goodness comes. Everything that is in the great things in human life, it all comes. And that is what I saw in this work that has been shared by IDF USA with all of us. So congratulations to you all and thank you again for this great honor.
Hello, one more time, please. It was over. I'm sorry. बीच में रखो भाई award. Sorry.
I am Anu Malhotra. I am a former head.
Sister Sarah, I'm so sorry. May we please have you up on stage again. We have a couple of extraordinary individuals here. Next, I would like to invite Harish Pulasani. We all know Harish. Harish, thank you for all the contributions and you're ever ready. I know everyone here, tells us that Harish is always so giving and India Hub is always available for us. So we thank you for your contribution. And, you're such an amazing leader. You bring communities together. And it's incredible to see something in the heart of our city, in Schaumburg, to see so many different communities. And you've been so generous. So thank you, Harish, so much. And I would request Sister Sarah and Honor to come to Jenny too.
Hello. Can you come here to take that?
India Hub in Schaumburg. I want to extend my good wishes for this facility and the program, which has been developed for you today by people who really care about reducing heart disease.
Feeling grateful to be at the National India Hub with Harish here in Chicago and supporting me. Thank you for all your services and your generous contribution to humanity arts.
Hello. Sir. Let me check. Hold on, please. One minute. Sorry. Thank you.
Suresh bhai.
Thank you.
And finally, we recognize Mr. Sanjeev Palaniswamy along with the robotic team. Give them a huge round of applause. They are champions of the FLL first level league. And I'm going to let Sanjeev say a few words because I know what it is to get there, and I know how many teams are competing and how difficult. And I've heard from other teams that, oh my God, Sanjeev is like, he like trains them 3 hours every day, and our kids are not up to that kind of a grind. But these skills, Sanjeev, I'm going to give you the mic so you can elaborate, and best wishes, congratulations, good luck to you kiddos, amazing job.
Thank you, IDF. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. And it's an honor to be on the stage with all the communities over here. This team has done phenomenal. They are the top team in Illinois out of 500 plus teams in the state. They had to go through 3 different competitions to come to the Illinois finalists. And they're going to the Worlds in Houston in April. And I'm really, really proud of these kiddos. They have spent more than 400 hours over the last 6 months. Apart from all the activities that they do, I really appreciate it. I wanted to thank the India Hub and the opportunity that India Hub has given for the STEM events, right? They have a STEM lab and they're going to start a VEX, the VEX robotics program coming up. And we're very proud to be associated with India Hub and what they provide to the community. Thank you, G. Harishji, and thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Sanjay missed one other important thing that the team achieved, his team achieved. Last year, we were state runner-up champions and qualified for international, where we had 29 countries and 40 plus states from the US. They're all top 116 teams from across the globe out of 12,000 plus teams. So out of those top 116 teams, the team ended up as a second top team, and Sanjayji won the world's best coach award. It's a huge achievement for our community plus for the state of Illinois itself, because it's across the globe. It's a very big achievement, and we are hoping to repeat the same thing this year. And I'm really proud of you, Sanjayji, and the whole team.
Thank you.
So Harish, I want you to present this trophy to Sanjeevji because you're truly deserving of it. And
Hello. ऐसे नहीं होता. बेटा all the kids come behind.
Kids come here.
Hello, बेटा. Hello. Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Team took longer time, including myself, the video and everything, but just want to give you a small message, very important message, because I received the award with my name, but it clearly goes to my whole team, just like the way you saw the robotics team, the way they put the whole heart. Whatever happens at India Hub, it is done for our own satisfaction, because we purely believe like helping others is a way of worshipping God. Like Saramam was saying, humanity, right? So, I mean, I'm a proud Hindu, but we believe in Vasudha Kutumbakam, like Anuji was just mentioning. It's like a world is one, and be happy with everything and make everyone try to do anything to make others happy. Happy is not like we need to be happy only. Share life, that's what it is about. India Hub is all about come together, share our problems, celebrate and help each other. That's the simple logic. There's no hard work to think in mind, no logic, nothing. Simple concept is be happy by being together. So that's India Hub, and I know many of our team members, family, I can say. I see a lot of you, and you are very happy to see me receiving this award because it belongs to all of you. Thank you very much. And thank you, Adia, for really, I'm proud to receive this award because I see Anuji's other awardee, so it makes a lot of, value for the award. Thank you so much, and the work you're doing really great. Very proud of you all.
Thank you so much, Harish. Friends, we have Honorable Counselor General Somnath Munshi amongst us. Somnathji, I would kindly request you to say a few words on this blessed occasion. And thank you. I know you really take time out of your busy schedule, but we appreciate your presence. And I think the community is always feels excited when they see you, and they love having you. So thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you. Namaste. My apologies for coming late. Series of program. Cecil ji, the organizers here from IDF USA, Sister Sarah, all the awardees, Kirti ji, thank you for having me here. You know, in India, as in United States, giving is a part of it in different manner, but the goal is same. In a big, in a diverse society like ours, and in a big country like ours with absolutely different types of people, different financial background, different economic background, different levels of opportunities. People live for each other, and giving is one of the ways to sustain that. And that's what you are doing. We are thankful to IDF USA for carrying that good work here and in India. It's important that we do in both places. It's not that only in India or only here. Many of you have left India long back. India is also changing in a big way. Possibly the requirements today is different from what you have seen long back, that way. And at the same time, there are a lot of things that you can do here as part of the community, Indian community, but also more importantly, as Americans. So I hope that you will do that. All the people, all the members of our diaspora have been exemplary. They're some of the best citizens. As consul general, even for anyone, Indian passport holder, American Indian, I don't have any issue. There is hardly any consul general like me here with such a big diaspora who can claim that there is hardly any person who is committing any difficulty for the society for which I am called upon. So it's a society, it's a community, it's a diaspora that contributes to this country in a great way. I'm not going to that list, in how many ways you look at the universities and the clinics, hospitals, you look at the innovation centers, you see who are the promoter of startup, you can find your answer. So keep it up and give what you can for the society, for the causes that you want. There is some fact check. Sometimes this should also be considered. The Indian community members are some of the lowest political members. Possibly you don't know. I'm not going to statistics, it's shockingly low. I'm talking about per average. Of course, you believe whatever you believe in cause that is go, but you should also look into it. This is possibly not the place and time to talk about it, but to promote your footprint, to ensure that both your community and the country you call your country, the United States, and the country that you come from, for the cause, you have to come together, and joining your resources is one of the best ways to do that. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Hello, can you come?
Thank you.
We need to take our picture, please. We are missing a best picture. Please come. You know, Bharatji already left. Hello, madam, please.
One second, please, 1 second. Please, Kirtibhai and Harijit, can you please come forward? Small.
हेलो नो ऐसे नहीं होता यार देते लेते यार
Before Harish presents the bouquet.
क्या कीर्ति जी थोड़ा क्लोज प्लीज थैंक यू
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Council General of India. In spite of his very busy schedule this evening, he has made it a point to arrive here. And truly, I must emphatically say that his presence here this evening adds tremendous value to this event. That being said, we on behalf of IDEA, we have a small shot. May I request the ladies, Dr. Anu Malhotra ji and Sakshi and Queenie, and please come forward so you can put the shawl for Council General. Please come.
कीर्ति जी become high tech. Yes. Thank you so much. आ जाओ सना जी. No. Hello. Hello. Sir, picture time. Hello, beta. Sana. Thank you. Hello, beta. Bobby. आ जाओ. Come. सब लोग आ जाओ. Annie. हेलो बेटा चल मैडम जी साना जी हेलो आ रहे एक मिनट नारा लगा सकते अरे भाई नारा नहीं लगाना है हेलो चाहिए 1 minute प्लीज Whoa!
So we are donating money to the people of Uganda. So today at an event we raise money and so we want to donate to.
Go ahead.
Go together.
सुरेश भाई
हेलो
पैसा आते हैं तो मैंने बताओ
हेलो मैडम प्लीज हेलो थैंक यू
So one of these teams because they collected money for their world championship. They were doing some fundraising for that. But they just heard your speech and they said that I think so it will be good to give for a better cause, bigger cause, and we really appreciate that. Thank you.
This is amazing. You will go to the same school? This is a community team. allow me to appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I hope you can come and visit whatever small brick whatever I can put in the school using your money. I hope at some point you will visit Uganda and see what your money has done. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
No. Stand up, please. Go over here. And look at, he's my hard-working person. Okay, please. Please. Hello, this is the last one.
Yeah. We have the program to,
Okay, done.
Friends, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Jay Kumar Nair, an accomplished advocate at the Delhi High Court and a dedicated public servant who has been actively contributing to environmental welfare and community development through his leadership roles, bringing both legal expertise and deep commitment to nation building. Sir, please, we welcome you and we'd love to hear a few words. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I feel proud and happy for being a part of this wonderful evening, and it's my pleasure to be today along with all generous and compassionate individuals. I would like to extend my gratitude to IDF USA organizers for bringing all of us together for such a meaningful cause. Events like this remind us that the real change happens when people come together for such a meaningful cause. Today, we are not just raising funds here. We are raising hope. We are strengthening communities and showing that kindness still exists in abundance. When we support for a charitable cause, we are not only supporting for donating money, we are investing for better future for someone, those who need it most. I feel really glad to be here today. Friends, the significant challenges in two fundamental pillars of development in my country, that's India, is with health and education sectors. In healthcare, our greatest challenge is the difference between urban and rural areas. While metro cities enjoys with modern facilities, but rural areas still struggles with inadequate primary health centers and a major shortage of doctors and healthcare professionals in public health specialty in rural areas. High out-of-pocket expenditure forces millions of families into financial distress, making the quality healthcare is a luxury rather than a right. Simultaneously, our education system faces a crisis of quality over quantity. While enrollment rates have increased, quality education remain a concern, leaving students in remote areas without accessing to technology, schooling with poor infrastructure and lack of trained teachers. To secure the future, we need to move from quantity to quality in both health and education sectors, ensuring that every citizen has access to better infrastructure, well-trained professionals, and equal opportunity. See, wherever we are in the world, we must respect and follow the law of the land. So, we should always be loyal to our commitments. We should always be loyal to each other, and we should always be loyal to the nation, and we should think and work for the progress of the country through such noble initiatives. I would like to appreciate all the team members and well-wishers of IDF USA along with their partners for your charitable efforts across India. Whether it is supporting education for children, or contributing to health campus, or providing aid to underserved. You may kindly note that this humanity service of helping hands, the contribution of your team do not go unnoticed. I would like to congratulate all the team members and family members of IDF USA for your selfless service, your tireless dedication, and for your pure intent with sincere efforts for this noble cause. Especially, I would like to thank Mr. Thomas Abraham and Mr. Cecil Joseph for inviting me here for this opportunity. And also, I would like to thank both of them for the hospitality and support and the love and affection extended to me. And I request, please do remain same always. I am highly grateful to all of you for your generosity and your commitments. I thank all of you for being here and making this day more meaningful and memorable for all of us. Thank you.
Hold on. No, not that way. It's not that way. Beta, listen. Hello.
Okay, wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today's evening will not be complete if we don't talk about this wonderful couple. I would request On and Sanaji to be here, please. I wanted to keep it separate and I wanted to keep it. This is one great dynamic couple. Okay? I met them in 2012 in Mumbai, and as time passed by, I met more and more. I came to know more and more about them. It is amazing what they do. Literally amazing what they do. At a time when we are busy trying to collect money, this is the couple who have been putting money from their pockets, even coming to Chicago. They have spent their own money coming here. Okay? And I really thank you from the depths of my heart. And we from IDF USA will support your projects back in India. CET Foundation, it's like IDF USA Foundation. We will do our best along with all our friends here and support you guys for India and Africa project. Now, I request Honorable Sarah to please come forward, and John Bhai, please. John Bhai, please come.
Oh no, hold on. Hello, beta. एक मिनट में देखें.
Yes. Honorable Sarah, wonderful to have you here, and we want you to come again. Thank you.
Okay, one last thing, one last formality. Can you shake hands with her, please? Please, hello, madam. After Hafiz aa jao, please.
She's so close to us.
Okay, hello. बेटा नजदीक डिस्टेंस दिखता है. Thank you.
Jayesh Patel, a great message from IDF which I wanted to give you. हमें इतना मिला है और हम इतना छोड़ जाते हैं जितना किसी को नहीं मिलता जिंदगी भर में. And that IDF can contribute to the people. Right? All of us we are blessed, but if we can hands out together, we can help people to bless who have nothing in their hand. So let's join our hand and contribute to the people. Thank you so much for everyone, all dignitaries, all our guests, all our team members. You have done an amazing contribution. Keep doing that and let's have fun and on to the dinner. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah. And give a big round of applause to Anjali. She has done an amazing job being an MC. Right? And the Chicago icon or Cecil Joseph and the team. Great job. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, Cecil.
Please enjoy the dinner, all of you. Thank you.
Hi, Peter. Madam.
જગદીશભાઈ અહીંયા જો ફોન ઉપર હોય ને તો હું કહું કે પેલા ભરતભાઈ સુરેન્દ્રનગર વાળા ખરા ભરતભાઈને ઓળખો એમના વાઇસ પ્રિન્સિપલ છે તમારી જોડે ઘણીવાર પ્રોગ્રામોમાં આવે એટલે પછી I can fall in the કેમ છો ઓળખાણ પડે બહુ વર્ષો પછી મળ્યા
Raju bhai, let's go in.
I just want to, everybody, please listen to me. We have Queenie who has agreed to sponsor a medical student. So, Queenie, thank you so much. Great job. Wonderful. God bless you. Over to you, bhai.
I would request Jitendra bhai, if your dinner is done, can I request you to sing a song? Please, which one you would like to sing? Give him a big hand, man. He is one of the biggest and good singer of Chicagoland. Right? You hardly get a chance to listen him free.
For the COVID General Act.
लाइन ले लो आना बंद करो कैमरा बनी तो आप चालू रखो ना थोड़ी और लाइट ले लो
कलाकार तालियों के लिए भूखा होता है मैन। आप धीरे से भी ताली बजा सकते हो। अप्रिशिएट पीपल हु इज गिविंग अ गुड जॉय इन द इवनिंग। So another one good song which is coming up for you from movie Yahudi. ये मेरा दीवानापन है. I'm joining Mr. Ajay and Senator Mr. Thomas Abraham will join in. Join me all you. दिल से तुझको दे मुझको है दिल
पहचाने तो है तेरी नजरों का कसूर ऐसे वीराने में एक दिन भूख मर जाएगी, ऐसे वीराने में एक दिन भूख मर जाएगी। जितना जी चाहे पुकारो फिर नहीं आएंगे। पहचाने तो है तेरी नजरों का कसूर Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I want to Mahesh. Where is Mahesh? There is a surprise. We want Honorable Sarah to sing one song, one wonderful African song. Okay? Yeah. Uganda song. Please. Please, Honorable Sarah.
I came to like a diligent Queenie.
Yes.